Yeesh. Yep, it's getting deeper. Getting ball level.
Oh yeah? Be ready for it. It sneaks up on you.
Oh, we're swimming now. Oh yeah, I'm swimming.
Keep touching?
Nope. Now they are. This is awesome. This is so awesome. I'm having a blast.
I'm glad. Make sure you don't get too much of this water in your mouth, because this is definitely all just pouch.
It looks delicious.
You might see it if you had your jacket off. You see like a neoprene?
Yeah, the neoprene you can see.
What is that? Like a crouching lotus?
Okay, I'm gonna have to drop on this. Honestly, guys,
Yeah?
I don't know how they stuck that.
flesh.